trying to rehook up Hammond organ that, even though there's two, actually that's a 5 pin plug. So I'm hooking up a Leslie speaker to an old Hammond organ. Right under here, where you see it says the Leslie speaker, Echo SW, and it's a 6 pin plug. But now watch this. I called Mr. Eric, who is the owner of Dwight Tellier Organ Repair in Gulfport, Mississippi. And he told me something that was very vital. I did not know because I'd already plugged it up. There is a small pin. You see that little point? Let me see. It's a little pin. Let me point to it with my ink pen. Let's see. We can get our light back on here. Can't get it working right. Hold up. Anyway, there's a little pin right there. It's a little dot. You can barely see it. Let's see. I could get more light on the subject. No, that's not what I want to do. But there's a little right about there. You have to line it up. When you're plugging it up, you have to line these dots up. Let me show you the other one. It's on the cord. Okay. On the cord, there is also a little dot. See that little dot between the two prongs? It's just a little dot. You have to line those dots up when you're replugging it up, or it won't work right. Let's see if I can get a better. Okay. Let's see. Where's that? Yeah. Okay. You gotta have these just perfectly aligned for this to work right. And there is the dot. Put the pin right towards that dot. See, the pin is pointing right towards that little dot. They have to be lined up. The little pin on the cord and the little pin. It's just a little dot, very hard to see. But those dots have to be lined up when you're plugging them up. Okay. On this Hammond organ. All right. Okay. Let me read. Yep, I see my little dot right there. And I see my dot up here, making sure both of them are lined up. Just had to be. Just make sure. particular model, making sure that's flush. Yeah, right. Now this particular model is look at that again. I can't find the year it was manufactured, but I know vacuum tubes when I was a kid, man. So this is an RT3, and one of the ladies told me this is one of the more older models. Let's see if there's a manufacture date. I don't see one. Manufacture date. And the thing about these organs, the people that built them, unfortunately, have either passed on or the remainers have retired. So it's only a few people left that know how to work on these. Yeah, the lady called it vintage. This RT3. Chicago. Hammond Organ Company. Made in the United States. Nothing from overseas in these things, man. That's why they last so long. So I learned today, if you're plugging up Leslie amp to your organ, you have to line those pins up just right before you try to repower it. And I just choose to leave it unplugged when I'm doing it, work. The gentleman, Mr. Eric, that works at Dwight Tellier, says it's not much voltage going into it, but I'm like, thank you, sir. But just being a worry wart, so to speak, I unplugged it all. But here, this is it. Backside cabinet of old RT3 Hammond organ with the accompanying Leslie. You're gonna replug it, you gotta move it from one place. Gotta get those pins lined up. Very small pins, but it's very important that you have them lined up when you're getting ready to crank it up again. All right. Okay. Well, let's see how we one of those old vacuum tubes. So if you're trying to clean it out a little bit before we get it back in service. Let's see. All right. That's not what we want to do. Dirtbike Kid, how you doing, man? Have a good one. All right. That's the end of our life. We'll see y'all a little bit later. Take it easy.